Hello everyone, and welcome to Being God. Oops. This is the new game by Peter Molyneux. I suppose I mispronounced that. Sorry. Anyway, it's the same guy who made Black and White, Populous, and Fable. I probably mispronounced that too. Anyway, I'm God, so I can do whatever I want. Anyway, also Dungeon Keeper. I like that one. So this is about being God. As you can see here, I currently have nothing, I guess. I don't have anything. I have 75 power. And I can help these people remove this rock here. And maybe they'll start believing in me. Spirituality, faith card. Your followers have moved from the wilderness and have started to believe in high power. Me. This book contains the history of your people. It starts with 2 lonely souls in the wilderness and ends with the conquest of space. To advance your people, you will need to collect advance cards. We are currently in the primitive age. So this is the Steam Early Access Beta, which, according to developers, is 40% complete. So there's lots of things missing, but we'll see what there is. So in the early game, it's mostly about making space for your people to build new buildings. This means that people are ready to build. So what we can do now is to use our scoped land power to shape the land to make some space for our people. And then hopefully land expansion. As more followers believe in you, your influence across the land will grow. So as you saw before, there was like this small circle of land that was colored, which is the kind of the land where we can exercise our power. And now the circle expanded, and a new plot of land has become available there. So yeah, in the beginning it's mostly about making space for your people and creating land that is flat and doesn't have anything on it. And in addition to that, you can collect these chests, like this one here. We can't collect it yet because it's outside of our circle of influence. Or oh, there's one here, and also there's these flying papers, which basically means there's one buried somewhere here. Anyway, so we can, if we collect these or click on them, once they become available, we get resources which enable new technologies for our people. And the other thing we have to do at the beginning is to collect belief, which appears above the houses of our people. So we click on it and our available power grows. So we'll continue to sculpt the land like so or so, and as we sculpt the land, we'll get more people, which in turn increases our circle of influence. One thing we can do here now is to it's already full. Or no, we can't. I thought we could spend some power to kind of speed this process up, but maybe that only was allowed later. So land expansion. More people. And suddenly we have even more stuff we can influence. Or more area we can influence. So let's make some space here. Use sculpt land to get rid of this. So another thing, I think these rocks and the trees will actually be of use to our people later. So I will try not to remove too many of them, or keep as many as I can. Okay, so here you see we can build larger abodes for our people, which will be more efficient in like housing them and generating belief. But we need to find this felt resource, which might be here. Indeed it is. Felt was a non-woven material made from wool. Early civilizations used felt for cloths, rugs, and even tents. So now we collected this thing from the chest, and this unlocks the felt tents, which now means that if we create a very large space, people will build a very large house on it. So let's try that out. Maybe we'll move this rock, and try to make this a little bit bigger. Maybe I have to remove one of these two. Okay, there the trees are being... Yeah, there we have one. So I just said I'd watch and try to not remove too many trees, and then I just bulldoze half a forest, but... So we're going to now expand in this direction, where there's another island here, and then there is kind of a cliff here, and I guess we'll see where this leads us and what new abilities we might get. Next one. Okay, so important things. Land expansion again. Click on all the things. Oops. Yeah, have to be more careful about that. So here we have another box, which has some timber in it, which I'm sure will come in useful later. Another box. Oops. Which has even more timber. So in order to create more land, what we can do is we can pull out some of that ocean floor here. We're very close to our next level of expansion. There you go. So now we can invent construction by collecting one more felt and tree. 3 timber cards. We already have 2, I think. So obviously either they need to, I guess, speed up the early game or add some more things to do, because at the moment there's just a lot of times where you just have to wait, and honestly it's also like, I mean, the animations of these people are nice, But I mean, there's some other games where while you wait, you can kind of look at the people and look what they're doing and kind of pass the time. But the people in here spend most of their time in their houses when they aren't building something. So I guess maybe they could. I don't know how much economy they're supposed to be. But maybe give them some jobs or let them fish or something. So we'll continue on. Pull this out. I don't know why these two guys keep following, but I'm sure they have a good reason. I guess I am performing miracles. Maybe just rubbernecking. Whoa. Oh, so now you see I've run out of belief. Maybe can, oops. Maybe we'll move these trees. And let's see if we can get one more plot. Oh, a big one even. Nice. So now, as you maybe you can see here, like if I ask this guy to do something, this plot that he could potentially build, or she, is kind of too far away. So that is becoming a problem. People don't notice plots that are very far away. But we'll get a solution to that problem soon, once the totem power becomes available. Oh, they've done a good job animating the people, considering they're made out of, they're so small. They do a good job of conveying some emotion. And we have land expansion again. So now we have the totem god card. Which allows us affect the free will of your followers by placing a totem. While it's active, all your people will be compelled to approach it. So that helps us solve the problem of these people being too far away from the action. Alright, so now we have created really a big patch of new land for us to build upon, or well, for our people to build on. And in order to get the maximum amount of people building this, to get the maximum amount of people to build, we can now place a token. For example here. Then we can get all our people out of their houses to start to walk to our totem. And let's wait a bit until they're all there. So everyone has arrived, and now we can, well, let's wait for that straggler. And now we can deactivate it, and suddenly everyone is where we want them to be. And that looks pretty nice. And we're bound to get a lot of new believers very soon. And here we are with another land expansion. Now hopefully we'll be able to maybe find another chest. Oh, there's something floating in the air. And hopefully that will contain some stone. So, no timber yet. Next one is... oh, we can also get to this one. And our chest. There we go. So now we have unlocked construction. Okay, so now we are ready to, or almost ready to start another big construction drive. I guess these are not that many houses, but what are you gonna do? So we go to our totem power and we move our totem. Let's see here. Let's move it here so that maybe this one gets constructed too. Then we collect some belief. Activate our totem. And I guess maybe I don't have enough money to get all these people out of these repair houses, but we'll see how many I can get. Okay, I think they're close enough, so let's deactivate and see them build some pretty houses. Maybe dig out some more chests while we're at it. Some ochre, which I don't know what to do yet, but I'm sure it will be useful somehow. There's one chest buried in the mountain, which is from the felt. Can't get to this one yet. Maybe motivate these people to do some more work. What I can also maybe try to do is to... whoops. That's a nice touch. Now also make them fall. That's cute. Oops, sorry, that wasn't intentional. The other one was though. So, maybe create a little stair for them so they can get up there if we had the belief for it. And this, I'm not sure what this is. It's a shrine of power, which will, I guess, make something. Oh, it's being raised here. So let's collect some more belief for our stair building project. Get these people on their feet. Commandments. So that's our final, I guess, task for this age, for the primitive age. And do we already have everything? We might. Yep. So we now have our first commandments. And our commandments are, well, I guess we'll see in a sec. So, at the start of the primitive age, the followers have moved from the... okay, so that's what we already read. So now our next goal is to advance to the expansion period. So let's look at this and then go back and maybe see what our commandments are. Back. So let's make a collection of resources. Commandments. The progress of civilization is a sinful ambition in the God's eyes. I don't know what I did to deserve that commandment, but the holiest land to settle upon is that of the deserts and the shores. Trees must be respected and reaped unthinkingly. I guess we got that because I kind of didn't do a lot of deforesting. Alright, so we have our commandment. We also have our shrine, which gives us this. Wooden idol god card. You get 200 belief. As a god, you're only as powerful as the belief that is bestowed on you. Which is, I guess, the idea of the game. And as our first nice little solid homes are complete building, I think this is a good time to end this episode. Which I think I guess showed you the very early game of Godus. Even though it's only 40% complete, it is already pretty engaging. So thanks for watching, and if you're interested in what the next stage of Godus has to offer, tune in for the next one.